What up, G's? It's your boy Mirch back again with another motherfucking video. And today has been a motherfucking good day. I went 2-0. I played 2 games. I played Juggernaut, Signature Hero. You know, when time gets rough, you need to pull out the big guns. And I ain't afraid to, whip it out. Whip, whip. Anyway, easiest game of my life. Like, this wasn't even a challenge. 800 GPM almost. Most deeps, 10, 2, and 3, easy. Nothing special about this game. And then I played another game, Anti-Mage, or how I like to call it, the Anti-Mirch. Now, that doesn't have to make sense. And yeah, basically it doesn't have to make sense. Now, there's nothing super special about this game. I get a insane play. This is one insane play. You guys will end up seeing this. And other than that, there's nothing else. Like, I super carried this game. 809 GPM, 935 XPM. Like, I'm just a fucking god. What can I say? And let's just get into the game so maybe you guys can learn how to be fucking pro just like ya boy. So, straight from the get-go, I picked this shitty Anti-Mage because I saw Jakira and Pugna, and I was like, 2 int heroes with no stunts? Fuck it, dude, it's an Anti-Mage game, let's go. And let's put player perspective to yours truly. We'll whip out the last hits denies. We're prepared today, And first of all, like, straight from the get-go, you can see this Pugna is trash because he's using his W for no reason, and he's just giving me one charges. Like, they're not really doing anything. Yeah, he gets the deny, 1 deny, whatever, who cares? And I'm just like vibing, getting some last hits, pushing in the lane. I told this silencer to pull, but he obviously doesn't care about me. And that's fine, like, why would he? But I'll show him. I'll show him why he should care. Because you don't just disrespect me just like that. We hit level 2, so we go for them. We do the insane trades. Because, I'm just a beast. And I tell silencer, like, okay, bro, let's go. Let's go, bro. I keep trading. I don't mind. That was pretty crazy of me, I'm not gonna lie, but I did have a lot of stick charges, and I still have my fairy fire, so I don't really care. Go for last hits, go for the harass. Everybody's super low. Now this is a little bit sketch because if this Legion commander here has a salve, my lane is kind of over. But he's, he's bad, so it is what it is. And I already sent my courier to the shop to buy myself the ring. So I'm just getting the last CS, pulling in my tower, tanking in tower, so I have the fucking aura, your standard shit. Then you get the ring, you get some free CS. La 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 la. Nothing really is happening too much in this lane. There's no pulls, of course, because we're in 5k, nobody knows how to pull. There's more CSing. This guy dies, it's fine. I don't really care if he dies as long as they use their resources to kill him, like all their mana and shit to kill him. I really don't care. I keep having free farm, like I'm 18 and 2, so we're trading farm, but I know I'm anti-mage, so I don't really care if I really don't care like if this guy's farming because I know I'll fuck them up real good. But it is starting to become slightly sketch. Like, it is slightly sketch, it's they're a little bit ahead in gold, but I'm catching up real fast. I buy the Belt of Strength just because I want to be a little bit more tanky. I don't want to die randomly, to some bullshit. And then I don't mind trading my HP for his mana because, well, basically I have Ring of Health, so I don't care, like, taking small hits every now and then with him, so I can fuck him up real good. There's more laning. He mans up, and I do. Let's just look at that again, because it's so embarrassing. This guy got so outplayed. One more time, in slow-mo. He's coming in. I pop the fairy fire. I pop the stick. I blink away. And he's just like so sad, looking around for me in the trees like, oh my god, where did he go? What was he thinking? What, like, I don't understand. He's just giving me a free kill. Legion Commander, strong against Anti-Mage. But if you give him a kill, How can you be strong against someone when you're dead? Because you're bad. Anyway, doesn't matter. I get my fucking items. I'm sitting on the lane. I'm gonna be level 6 soon. Guy leaves my lane. I don't know why Pugna left the lane, but I guess it's because he was trash, so that also makes sense. Now I gotta be careful because I know Legion is 6, so he's just gonna look to duel me. I'm mainly going to be, of course, because I have my treads on strength, I end up surviving. He's chasing me like a baboon. Absolute baboon. I TP mid. So the reason I TP mid instead of TP is because I can't really sit bottom. Because if they gang up on me 2-on-1, I'm dead. So I just prefer sitting here and yoinking this. Like, it's too early for me to go jungle because I just don't have enough damage. Attack speed. I just basically don't have enough stats to go jungle. So I much rather have the mid lane. So I'll try to, my goal is to always try to be on a lane as much as I can. And I see top lane is doing really well. So I come here, I yoink this guy's creeps. Like, I really don't care about this guy. I'll just take all his creeps. Because I know that I'm going to be carrying this game. Because I have quite a giant lead. So one of my benchmarks is like, if by minute 8 I have power treads and ring of health, I'm really in a good shape. And in this game, it's going super well. So I'm just playing top side here. I'm feeling very safe because I have techies in my jungle. And I'm just farming. And I see this guy coming around. And I didn't check his mana, I'm not going to lie. But he's like super bad. What is he doing? I can't believe like this guy's in my bracket. What the fuck is this guy? What is he actually doing in my bracket? What is this, bro? What is he doing? Like, he has, I checked, he had 360, 360 no scope movement speed. So he could have just ran away, but he decided to be bad and give me 400 gold. So I'll take it. Which makes me very close to my Battle Fury already. So I'm just farming, chilling, sending my courier to the shop, being efficient with my money. I see Legion Commander top, so only real threat they have is this Legion Commander. So as long as I see him on the map, or I know where he is, I don't really care what happens this game. Then Wind Ranger pings him top, and of course I decide to go on him. I don't blink, because there's no need to, and then I blink with the insane body blocks. Craziest body blocks you've probably ever seen. We end up getting the kill, double, and now I'm out of resources, so I'm just going to farm. I really don't care. I'm not even watching what's happening, because I honestly don't care. Like, they can all die for all I care. Like, my job is done. I got the kill. Now I'm shoving the lane. So you're going to see I'm playing quite a lot in their jungle rather than Ancients, just because I prefer pushing in the top lane top. So they basically lose this lane at all times. Like, either someone is forced to be top, or they lose the CS to the tower. So I'm just vibing, working my way to the Manta. And now finally I go to Ancients, just farming. There's a lot of farming, of course. I play Anti-Mage, but if we pull out the net worth graph, I'm quite ahead. I'm number 1, of course. Like, it shouldn't come as a surprise that I'm number 1. And I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but it's only getting better from here, Like, so some people are like, yo, Mirch, how can you be number 1 and how does it get better? Well, it just gets better, okay? Like, I can't explain it to you, but sometimes when you're the best, you just keep getting better. And if I could be number 0, I would be, but I can only be number 1. It's just how it works. Don't ask me why. Stacking my own Ancients, and here I see the boys. They're fighting, so they're fighting in our jungle. So I push the mid wave. I go for the kills. I, yoink this guy real fast. Kill the courier because I see it on the mini map. Look at your mini map, boys. Okay, pro tip. We walk high ground. This is a little bit ballsy, and I don't have ult because I wasted on Jakiro. So I'm like, sheesh. Good thing this guy used his fucking ultimate on LC. Otherwise, that would have been terrible. Anyway, I'm low HP, so I don't really care. I'm a little bit afraid of this guy, but I don't really care. I see their bottom, so I just TP top, easy peasy. Pro map movements right there. I have my Manta pre 20 minutes, so I have Battle Fury Manta pre 20, level 16, 19 minutes in. I'm just fucking rolling this game, boys. Rolling. 200 CS. You know, farm, get Manta. And I see my team is fighting, so I'm like, let me join this fight. And then this Gyro has fucking crit first item, so he's dealing quite a lot of damage. I outplayed this guy with my Manta because I'm just that good, and then I blink in because I'm not a bitch. You know, I ain't no pussy. Mama didn't raise no pussy, or so they say. Then I go bottom just because I'm close to bottom. I could have went Ancients, but I'm like, yeah, I'll just put some pressure here, force someone here. And I kind of still want to be around here. I want to help this guy, but there's not really anything I can do. He ends up dying. And I'm just trying to be annoying with this Viper. Like, he's doing 0 damage to me. My Elus don't burn his mana, but that's whatever. And eventually I go back to the lane. Some more farm, some more pressure. You know, Viper TPs here. I'm not really afraid that he can kill me, which is why I end up staying. So I'm just putting pressure. I'm not letting this guy. And all I care about is this LC. As long as I see LC. So I see he's coming bottom. And then I'm like, okay, time for me to move top lane then. Because he's playing bot side. And I would have TP'd, but I don't have a TP. Because, yeah, it's just sometimes, you know, you're not that good. Which doesn't really happen to me. So it was a calculated decision. I have 2 ultimate orbs. Yeah, we're vibing, I'm chilling, I'm like 261, and here, there's a fight about to happen. So I see this Pugna, I'm not really afraid, like I said, even in fights, like, when I see LC, I'm not really afraid of anything. As long as I see LC, you know, he can't just blink on me, like, he's the only one who can actually kill me. They're coming for me. So I'm like, alright, it's time to fight. It's time to fight. Boom! Fucking exploded this guy. I'm getting my Scotty mid fight, dude. Triple kill. And then I'm like, I can get it. Ultra. Oh my god, and this guy bought back just so I can get the Rampage, which is so nice of him. Like, he really didn't have to, but it's just so clean. And I get the Rampage. Sometimes you're just that good. You know, I went for the Courier as well. So right now, I'm like, I'm on top of the world, mama. Can't stop me. Can't. Gem versus Rampage, didn't worth to me. That's just some pro gamer talk right there, dude. That's some trash talk if I've ever seen one. So it's just insane. And from here on out, you know, I'm buying Butterfly because, you know, I guess Satanic could have been good as well. But I decided to go Butterfly because I'm like, you know, I don't really need anything else. My team is telling me to buy Lincolns, but I never listen to my team anyway, so, like, I really don't care. You know, if you want to be a small boy and buy Lincolns, then it is what it is. And then I, of course, like, you know, sometimes this shit happens, okay? Sometimes you get nervous, you get too excited, you want to blink one way, and then you're like, you know what, no. And then you give the guy dual damage with counter spell, so you give him twice the damage and 1.1k gold, but we'll skip this because it's not relevant. It's really not. And from here on out, you know, it's just smooth sailing. So, you know, my team, of course, does some like crazy shit, crazy shenanigans. They decide, you know, like, this happens to me every game, and I don't understand. I really hate it when this happens. They're like, these guys, they're getting carried the entire game. Of course, by yours truly. In this case, it's by yours truly. So they get carried the entire game. And because we win fights, because I carry them, they think that they're the strong ones. So then they go fight without me. And then they lose. Which is very stupid. But it happens. It happens quite a lot. So eventually, I end up getting my Butterfly. And then I go get Roche. get Aegis, and from here on out, you know, like, anybody could win this game. They go for some cheeky kill bottom. They end up feeding, of course, and then we just run it down. Run it down bottom. I'm 21k net worth. Oh, this gyro hits quite hard, but he honestly can't do shit to me. Like, there's no way this gyro will ever have time to buy MKB. And from here, there's nothing really special happening. I blink in place because that happens sometimes. Force some TPs, force some whatever. We're just slow sieging right here. I don't want to overcommit, even though I have Aegis. And I don't want to waste my Manta either. Yeah, he duels me, but I really don't care. Waiting the fort out. I'm going back in. You know, I'm constantly pressing my E. He goes in on the Lincolns. Alright, we get the kill. We get the double kill. We get the Rex. And from here, boys, like, I really wish I could make this game more interesting, but I really can't. Like, there's nothing else to it. We going for the dive. The guy dies. This guy dies. Triple buyback. Everything. The whole shebang. Their mom would buy back if they could. The only sad thing about this game is that they killed my courier instead for like 5 minutes, and I have to wait for 5 minutes to get my abyssal. I'm gonna go on top. Gyro's dead for forever, no buyback. I blink in. I'm playing a little bit cocky, you know. We get megas, but I die because this guy has a super hard on for me. I don't want to buy back, and from here on out, like, boys, that's pretty much it. Like, I end up diving fountain one more time, dying one more time. I'm playing super cool. I'm like, you know what? I'll kill you, bitch. And well, he buys Ghost Scepter. What kind of bitch buys Ghost Scepter in fountain? Then I buy back, and I don't even make it to base, and that's about it. I'm 60 LP, baby. 60 MMR up, of course, because this is like, boy, some days, you know, you're like, enough, okay? It's time to stop trolling. It's time to stop griefing. And I wasn't toxic this game. Well, I'm never toxic, but this game particularly, I was not toxic, okay? I was just being nice. I was owning. I was focusing. I was in the zone. And, you know, sometimes when you're like as good as me, it's just super easy. And now I'm 54-50. So, like a few days ago, I went 5 losses in a row. You know, I got 6 reports. I got all that. You know, you're minus 200 MMR, depression kicks in, and then a few days later, you're all good. You're all good. You're back where you are. You're even higher, and I'm 150 MMR from Immortal, and you know we're gonna get it back, boys. But that said, I'm out, and I'll see you in the next one.